See, I'm just trying to stack a meal. I want this shit for real. I told my mama really trying to put you in a bigger crib. Somewhere a house up.
Welcome to another episode of Speak Now Forever Hold Your Peace. It's your boy Fully, my boy Mac. We got our dog Yavo back in the building with us. What's good, fellas?
Yes,
What's
sir.
good?
Yes.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Happy Monday. How was y'all boys? But first, let's start off with thanking our subscribers, thanking y'all for tuning in to the show. We're getting feedback on a lot of our videos. We appreciate comments. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate y'all showing love. We really do appreciate it. That keeps us motivated, keeps us going. We got a great show for y'all today. But let me check on my boys and see how their weekend was. How your weekend was, Jay?
Oh shit, man. Weekend was good, Me and the fam did a little yard work, did a little housework, some spring cleaning. Well, I guess summer cleaning, right before the kids go back to school and stuff like that. So everything was good, bro.
Okay. What about you, Mac? What you had going on this weekend?
I was in a wedding this weekend, bro, and let
Mm.
me say, that was probably one of the most. It's probably the most fun weddings I ever been a part of. I know when the video come out, I'm gonna share the video so y'all boys can just see how they had it laid out. I just want to say that the parents, the parents of both the bride and groom, they definitely did them well. I say they definitely did them well.
This was a family wedding or a friend wedding?
No, it was a friend, high school friend.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. Actually, both of them, the high school sweethearts. Both of them went to school. Both of them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay. Well, I went
How
back
about
home
you,
this
boy?
weekend. Yeah, I was about to tell y'all boys. I went back home this weekend, spent some time back home with the fam bam. Because my family, if y'all, some of the fans that don't know, I am the only. Well, Yavo's soon to be married. He ain't got much time. The clock is ticking, but I'm the only married guy that's on the panel right now, and
Yeah.
my family
Oh
went
yeah,
back to
yeah.
Texas.
My boy is expecting too. So y'all taking
He's
Yabo,
expecting.
congratulations.
He expecting. We're gonna be at the, he gonna have a big baby shower, so everybody who watches the show is invited. Y'all come on,
Oh
baby.
yeah, oh, yeah. Funded by Mr. Fullerton himself. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
So I went back home this weekend. And you know what, man? Going back home always, especially where I'm from, such a small town, man. So it always give you that comfy vibe. I was able to kind of kick it with my grandma, went to church together. Me and my family got together for my uncle's 50th birthday, went out, had a good time. So, it's always good to go home and see family, so you can always, and it's always good to go back where you're from, especially when you move away, to kind of see the progress or the progress of where you're from, or like what has kind of went away from when you was growing up. It's so different now, man. The YNs scaring everybody away. they scaring everybody away. It used to be, man, when I go home, man, I could go all the way around Allendale, man, see people sitting on the porch, people that come home, spending time with their family. Ain't like that no more. The YNs are scared everybody in the house. So to all you YNs out there, slow down, fellas. You got a lot of life to live. There's more to life than killing each other and shooting at each other. I'm telling you, it's a lot of life to live, man. I went home, especially when you go home and you see 80-year-old and 90-year-olds. When you go to church, I see it's when we got the mother of our church. She's 99 now, almost 96 years old. You know what I'm saying? So like, got a lot of
That's
life
great.
to live, fellas. Slow
That's
down,
great.
fellas.
That's great.
Slow down, man. Slow down. But got a show for y'all today, man. We got a show for y'all today. We got a show for y'all today. We got some. It's gonna be some things in here. So we want to
Yeah.
apologize. We're gonna apologize beforehand for some of the things that might get said because it might get taken out of context. Take it away, man.
All right. Y'all know where we going. Y'all know who opening the show up. LeBron James signed a 2-year contract with the 76ers. Let's get into it, fellas. Thoughts and predictions. Yeah, we're gonna start with you, Ye, because I want nothing but love at the end of this segment. So we'll get you out the way first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me just tell me tell me your reactions, Jay, when you heard the teams that he could possibly go to. When you heard it with the 76ers, tell me your first reactions to it and your expectations for them this season. Early expectations.
Early expectations. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I feel like it ain't gonna be too much of growing pains, but it's gonna be. But Embiid never healthy. All right, it don't matter who on the team. Embiid is never healthy. So I really just looking at Brian, Maxey, Edgecombe, and Brown. Can them boys gel together? I'm gonna be honest, bro. Only shooter I really see out there is Maxey. Everybody else, they want to drive the ball. I don't really see no shooters out there. But with that being said, though, I think the East is still weak. So I feel like they're gonna be pretty well. For my predictions, I see them at least top four in the East. Um, as far as him making this decision, I really think that LeBron was banking on New York to lose. I think Bron wanted to go to New York so he could bring a championship to New York, after 76 years of they franchise, being in that drought. But being that they won, I think this is his second option. So yeah, I mean, I ain't really got nothing bad to say about it, but I can't wait till the next.
I mean, it sounds like you ain't had nothing good to say about it either.
Yeah, that's why he went first. So come on, Philly, get the fans what they want to hear.
I mean, what good is there to say?
See what I'm saying? Oh my God.
First of all, to all our viewers, I'd like to apologize for that buffoonery. LeBron deserves nothing but love, respect, and loyalty from everybody because when he gone, they're gonna miss him. They're gonna miss him more than they're gonna miss him more than their favorite players. That's a guarantee known fact. Now, this is what it is. I think LeBron James with what he just did, right? And don't get me, I think he made the 100% correct decision. Going to Philly puts Philly right in the number one spot in the East.
Man.
No, listen where I'm going now. Listen where I'm going. Follow me. So you got New York Knicks, and I like the Knicks. Well-ran organization. What's my guy? The coach Brown.
Nick
anyway,
Nurse.
Nick Nurse. No, not Nick Nurse, but Brown for the Knicks. He came in there.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown. He helped them get a chip. Whoop de doo. Gabo, just the thing. Whether Embiid stays healthy or not, this is what this team is constructed for them to win without Embiid. So the Sixers was seventh in the East last year with just Maxey. That's it. Maxey and Edgecombe as their primary scorers, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You eliminated the idea of them rushing Embiid back to play anyway. It's not you bring in Jaylen Brown. We don't rush Embiid. Take your time. We gonna get at least the fifth seed with Jaylen Brown and Max and Edgecombe. We gonna get that for sure. That's a fact. It's not up for the. We gonna get that. You add Braun, who's gonna enhance these guys' IQ and them and help them understand the actually in-depth game of basketball and what they actually can do with their skill set. These guys that's on the Sixers right now, they just talented players. Even Jaylen Brown sometimes kind of play towards his talent versus what he actually knows about him. To me, that's what I kind of see when I watch him play sometimes. Like he's so good to the fact that he just think every time that he gets to his spot, he's just gonna make his shots XYZ the third. Versus you get somebody like LeBron, to lead these guys, be a strong leader, be a strong vet, be the genius that he is. Slow these guys down, get these guys to understand. You can. There's a lot more to basketball than just whatever your skill set brings. And I'm gonna show you guys. Let me lead us to the promised land. Let me lead Philly to the promised land. There's so much hope in the city of brotherly love right now. Think about it, bro. It was just a football. It was just. Uh-uh. I get choked up talking about LeBron. I get choked up because this is listen, man. Listen. I was so excited, bro. I was so excited. It's so listen. Philly had turned into a football city. You know what I'm saying? Straight. LeBron has brought the love back to basketball for Philly. LeBron said it himself. You just have to trust the process. And now, this is what's going to happen. We're going to let Embiid, us, Philadelphia 76ers fans, we're going to let Embiid rest. We're going to make sure when we bring him back after All-Star break, he is close to 100% as he's been since he won the MVP. When we bring him back after All-Star break, because we're going to make sure he's healthy. And when we stick this thing up, because, I mean, we're going to make sure he gets his practices here and there. We make sure he get a game here and there. But the importance to LeBron coming to Philly, it just helps the team in the long run, because when we bring in Embiid, we're going to fill out the roster fully, and I truly believe in my heart, Gabo, that Philadelphia is at the least Eastern Conference Finals, and if it's up to me, I'm banking on a championship. And by the way, to everybody out there saying Bron's ring chasing, I don't see how that y'all could possibly say that when Philly ain't got a ring since 1983. So everybody out there right now solely believes this is what they believe. Right? This is what they saying. LeBron at 40 is so great because they trying to make it seem like this ain't what they really need, but this is what they really need. He got half faith. LeBron is so great to the fact that he take a team that y'all y'all may have considered them as a championship qualifier, but y'all take a team that was up for debate for a chip, and y'all elevated them all the way to basically getting the chip because you're calling him a ring chaser. They ain't got a ring since 1983, man. When Bron get this ring this year or next year, but I believe it's going to be this year, we can end all these debates about everybody y'all trying to put him up against, and just understand it's GOAT talk, and he's the GOAT. Vote James. I love you, baby. I'm glad you went to Philly. I love the Philly. I love it. I love that pick. I'm so glad you didn't go to Miami with Giannis and Bam so hogging up the lane. I'm glad you did. I know Mac wanted you in Minnesota, but we can't be going to no boring places. We can't go to Minnesota. We can't. All right? Guys, this is Brian. I'm here for you every step of the way. Got it, man.
All right. Job well done, Philly. It's gonna be hard to follow this up, but I'm gonna try my best. Hey, this is my guy. I just want to first off say that I've always kind of liked Philly. I've always been a fan since Allen Iverson. So I was, it's kind of like so I just want to put that out there. I mean, me and Philly been, we just ain't have much to talk about. But hey, the GOAT is coming to Philly, and this is how I feel like this. This might be a little bit of a hot take. This is probably the most formidable starting five in NBA right now, currently. Listen, Embiid, LeBron James, Jaylen Brown, DJ Edgecombe, and Tyrese Maxey. That is just, on paper, is great. It's going to be a little bit of growing pains. I agree with you, it's going to be a little bit of growing pains, but it's going to be a little sacrifice there. So here's how I want to do this. Jaylen Brown, in my opinion, is probably the best two-way player in the NBA right now. This is my opinion. Now I won't fight you if you say no. It's probably Wembanyama. I won't fight you. I won't argue on that. But I personally feel like it's Jalen Brown. So Jalen Brown should be 1-2 for the defensive player of the year. He's probably going to be guarding the best player on the nightly on most nights. Most nights. Bron and Maxey is probably going to be running the offense and stuff. And I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, when y'all pass the ball to Embiid, the ball ain't coming back." It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. When Embiid is healthy, he is one of the most dominant big men in the NBA. The ball is not supposed to come back out. Now again, the health issue has been a concern from him, so it's not really that much pressure on him to be trying to fight back from these little knick-knack injuries and come back and stuff. And he got time to rest now. He has time to rest. Hold on, Yay, fix your face. You had your moment. It's my turn. So what we need him to do is, I agree with Fully. You get it in when you get it in, you know what I'm saying? After that playoff run, you hit the treadmill, you eat salads, fat-free dressing, and what we gonna do is when we make this playoff push, how I'm looking at this, at the very least, the Sixers just waiting on who they're gonna be playing in Eastern Conference Finals. And I'm here to tell you right now. If you make it past the Sixers, if the Sixers make it past whoever, and if they go to the finals, if your money means anything to you, which of course if it's yours, that means it means something to you, bet the house on Philly winning the championship. And we're gonna all be some rich people. Because I know I damn sure am. This is great. I said Minnesota. That's why we was talking about the teams. We did this the other day. I was just thinking, but Philly, this is a great opportunity. And the last thing that I'm gonna hit on is the ring chasing thing. I thought the goal of the NBA was we all playing for a chance to win the championship. So I thought we all, in the grand scheme of things, we all chasing the ring. In the grand scheme of things, stop me when I start lying, yeah. In the grand scheme of things, aren't we all chasing the ring? I mean, what's going on? And for all this, and then y'all say he went to another Supers team. Let's correct the narrative on this. LeBron went to super teams. These teams became super teams because Bron is on the roster. Okay. Let's correct the narrative on that. They're super teams because LeBron James is on the roster. Okay, because for all these super teams that LeBron supposedly went to, what had they won in the past 3 seasons before he got there? Nothing. Okay, so there's that. We have a great coach. It's a good coach. We have a great coach. And it's gonna be a fun season. This is gonna be a fun season. I didn't like how Adam Silver did. I didn't like how you tried to rush my boy. I felt like he needed the time. He needed, to make his decision. He earned that right. Going to his 24th season, he earned that respect. You give him that respect. You don't rush him. You don't do that. I didn't like that, but we here now. We here, and yeah, in the city of brotherly love. Let's get busy, baby.
And I want to add this. I want to add this before you go, Yavo. Before you come in with all that negativity, I want to also add this. Philly, we appreciate y'all for accepting us, understanding, because at the end of the day, what y'all got to understand is when you get Bron, he come with a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me and my brother Mac, we 2 of them. We go wherever he go. I don't give a damn what people got to say about me. I don't care, because I'm gonna go where Bron go every single time. Another thing I wanted to add on to what y'all was saying, man. What you said, Mac, not you, Yavo. Jalen Brown. No, listen, for real, man, for real. This is like, to me, right? I know this could be a little exaggerative, but it's important to understand how I think, how I believe this team could have the importance of Jalen Brown. Well, Jalen Brown's role is so important in all of this because, like Max said, he brought up a good point, because his ability to be able to defend. And on any given night, and I don't, he's not a complete shutdown defender, because he does get scored on, but he's gonna make it hard for you, you know. So
You're gonna work for
it. Yeah, you're gonna work for it. So I think in his importance, right? I see you shaking it. Any given his importance, right? No, listen for it. I'm gonna say this right quick. I'm gonna let you go, yeah. I promise. Look, his importance, right? Jaylen Brown's important to this team, being being such a good defender that he is. I think it helps so much because he doesn't have to take on a huge scoring like role like he did last year with Boston without Jason Tatum, obviously. But he don't have to take on such a huge scoring role because Tyrese Maxey is a very, very efficient scorer, and he definitely scores at a high clip. And I think having Braun gonna definitely help them boys slow down, and and I just truly feel like they'll get a better understanding of. I think it's gonna end up going together really well, man. But I think he'll help them get a better understanding of how this train gonna roll. Go ahead.
I just find it very crazy how, and I challenge the viewers, and it may not be on y'all, but I do remember a point in time when Joel Embiid scored 70 points on Victor Wembanyama, and y'all got on there and said Joel Embiid, he the best center in the league, and he did this and he did that. Listen. And 3 games later, he got hurt. He been out for about 20 games. And y'all sat there with that same mouth of y'all and said, see, man, this is why Embiid this and this is why Embiid that. And he can't be this. You can't. The best ability is availability.
That's for
but
sure.
but the problem is what you said, yeah. He dropped to 70 and we said he was the best center. At the time he was. And 3 games later,
he get hurt. And then he get hurt. And what's the point of having the best goddamn grill in the yard if it don't crank up?
Well, he didn't have this. What the problem is when he went down before, he you know what I'm saying, he had State 48 in his backyard. He got State 48 now, so we good. He got State 48. He had his roster at the time last year. So if he go down, we still good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is the only pushback I got back on what you're saying too. Bro, let me tell you something. There's a big difference between Paul George and Jaylen Brown. It's a big difference. There's a big difference.
It is.
All of the pressure ain't on Embiid to do all the work.
But why is it not? Is it not still his team?
It is. But the pressure of it being the pressure of him having to carry the team is out of the window. He doesn't.
So it's not his team no more.
It is his team, but listen, listen now.
So you can have it both ways.
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to give you an example. It's great. Every great player don't have to carry their team. Diego. You know that. You fill out the roster. So they don't have to do that.
What?
How many games? Oh, listen. How many games Shea missed this year and OKC still won? A bunch. I don't know. I know it's like 20 something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying OKC is better without Shea. What I'm saying is you fill out the roster so that your best player doesn't have to go through that, doesn't have to endure that type of beating all year long. We all know in Joel Embiid case, it's important because he is injury prone. So we don't have to put the pressure. We already know he's only going to play 40 games. Let all 40 of them games be meaningful. That's what I'm saying. He's playing on a bad back. Everybody knows this man's back is gone. His knees are gone. You might well get the idea. And you know what? It's a possibility that he's sharing this team, bro. You got another superstar in Jaylen Brown that just came over, and Tyrese Maxey emerging the way that he is very much so that he may just be sharing this team now.
Can I ask a question, yeah?
What's up?
Back in the back when they was at their peak, the Warriors was Steph Curry's team. Did they miss a beat when he went out when they had KD?
It's Kevin Durant.
I understand that, but I'm saying.
Oh, You thought I said, I thought you saying it was Kevin Durant's team.
No. It wasn't Kevin Durant's team, but it was Kevin.
But that's the same.
But it's a completely different scenario. Y'all, right now, what y'all doing? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And right now, what y'all doing? Y'all is giving Embiid the pass and say, "Oh, it's okay, big fella. You know, don't. We made this roster. We got all these superstars and these big teams, so it can still be your team, and they can do all the heavy lifting." No, when has any superstar ever got that type of treatment?
No. What I'm saying is, we ain't rushing you back for you not to be available for when we really need you. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we know what's your injury history. We know everybody across the league know it's a known fact. Embiid's injury history is just as bad as Anthony Davis. The problem is, we need you when we need you. You ain't here. This roster allows you to be here when we need you the most. That's what I'm saying. So you can call it what you want to say. It ain't his team no more. I'm fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. You call it whatever you want to call it. All I'm saying is, when he come back, bro, he gonna come back ready to play, and that's the point that I'm making, bro.
Before we move to this next Bron topic, I just want y'all to know that with Bron, as the roster is constructed currently, I still like Boston over them. I like the Knicks. I like the Knicks over them. I like Cleveland over them. I like the Detroit Pistons over them. I like the Pacers over them. I like the Heat over them. And I like the Magic over them. That's 7 teams. I'm booking it right now. They might make the 8. Just because of all this goddamn on glory, y'all spitting on LeBron. I got 8. I got 7 teams over them right now.
I just want to do this for you. I just want to ask you one question, and then we can move on, because I'm gonna let social media just do it. You and be healthy. When he's healthy, what can Cat do with him? And just tell me what Cat gonna do with him, and then I'll do with it.
Cat got a ring, Embiid don't.
Wow. Hey, let's move on. Hey, all right, man. We gonna move on. Our next topic, we gonna talk about Tony Allen. Comes across to me as a little hate. Tony Allen on LeBron not being known for defense. Let's start with you, Fully. What you got for me?
Be respectful.
To Tony Allen?
No. I'm gonna try my best. No, I'm gonna try my best. Because I really I don't understand. First of all, LeBron top 6 in steals all time. Top 10 in steals all time. Tony Allen ain't. I ain't no. So listen, I ain't here to shit on Tony Allen, because he's a great defender. But that was his only job. When you're strictly a defender, you're looking out of those lenses as only that. To me, it's what I think. I could be wrong. People in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a basketball player. I love to watch the sport. I love to kind of give my takes on what I'm seeing. As a matter of fact, Ye is a basketball player, so he could correct me if I'm wrong. So, to me, when you're a defender and you got opinions on players who have to play both sides, I think your expectation for what you think their defense is compared to what you think defense is kind of on a different playing field. If LeBron only had to play defense, and y'all can call this take what you want to call it, but I'm going to say it anyway because I don't give a damn. If LeBron only had to focus on defense and nothing else, only had to focus on defense, he would be the best defender to ever play basketball. Bro, don't listen, bro. With his speed, don't listen. I'm serious, bro. I'm serious, bro. With his speed, his strength, his athletic ability, if they told him to focus on playing defense and nothing else, do you really think people would have been getting off on LeBron James? Do you really think, bro, he's too strong and too physical for most of his peers? You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's hard for me to believe that if that's all he did, he wouldn't have been one of the best, if not the best, to do that. And to go back to what Tony Allen said, bro, we seen LeBron lock people up, bro. Let's just get real. We seen LeBron go to the huddle and say, bro, Rose not scoring no more. He cut it off. Game 5, game 6, bro. What?
Oh.
What? Yeah, I'm lying. You go get the stats. I know you're a stats guy. We go get the stats. I know you're a stats guy. You can go look it up.
You better, because Derrick Rose was running out of shit to do with everybody until LeBron got on him.
Yeah, bro. So look, this is my thing, right? And he can guard 1 through 5. But this is because I know Jokic gave him some work, but at this time, the man was 37 trying to guard. The man was 37. Don't listen, bro. The man was 37 trying to guard the other best player on the team at 37. I think if Jokic caught Bron at 30, man, he probably would have fold Jokic ass up. No. Look. And I'm saying this from a standpoint, if that was his only assignment, bro. This is where a lot of people get messed up. LeBron's greatest strength counters everybody else's greatest strength. So you can call yourself one of the best defenders, right? Of whatever generation you want to. LeBron was so good at what he did that you being so good at defense never even really mattered. On the other team is what I mean. So I say this, Jay, respectfully to Tony Allen, buddy, you know what the hell you talking about. We seen LeBron get after it, bro. And you saying a couple chase down blocks, bro. How many people could do that? Like you acting like you acting like he acting like it was a bunch of people that came through the league getting them type of athletic blocks, bro. That almost basically started because of Bron, bro. The effort to get down the court and make those attempts at those blocks, that basically started because of Bron, bro. For our generation, for shit show. So no disrespect to Tony Allen, brother, but you out of line and you out of pocket for this. Now, I understand you defending your teammate and Marc Gasol because he was an outstanding defender. Marc Gasol was. So I won't go as far as saying LeBron might have deserved that Defensive Player of the Year, but I do think LeBron was an outstanding defender over the course of his career, especially the earlier times where he kind of pinned his head on playing physical on both ends pinned his head on playing physical on both ends of the court. I think it just kind of as his load got heavier, I think he phased away from the defense and people kind of forget how physical he was early on in his career. But let's stop with the Bron disrespect. I'm not gonna have it. As y'all can see.
Come on, Ye.
And be respectful.
I ain't never. Let me not say never. I've rarely been a part of a conversation where I can agree with so much and disagree with so much ever in my life. Fully, you are crazy, bro. It's like you will have me. It's like your Bronism just take you left, bro. It's like, okay, first of all, let's not poison our viewers with this craziness. All right. Bron was an outstanding defender. Let's start there. I agree with you 100% wholeheartedly with that. Bron is an outstanding defender. But in basketball, for those of you who aren't really, if you're just a casual fan, I'm gonna educate you just a tad bit. All right. In basketball, for defenders, you got your dogs and then you got your rovers. Right? LeBron was an excellent rover. Okay. LeBron could come off the switch. He could switch 1 through 5. He could guard 1 through 5, like Fully said. LeBron could play in the paint. If somebody was trying to sneak in the paint and get a backdoor layup or anything like that, Bron would be right there. He'll get the block. He'll get the steal, whatever the case may be. When it came to Bron being a dog, and I'm talking, when I say dog, I mean you just mano y mano. I'm locking you down. You not going nowhere. He was average, bro. He was just average, bro. I'm not gonna say he was great. I'm not gonna say he was a bad defender. He was just average. It was on some, okay, yeah, you are bigger than everybody. You are stronger than everybody. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to stay in front of certain people. Yeah, but to be real, bro, there aren't many dogs in the NBA. And that's only because, bro, people work on their craft tremendously. I don't know a game or a series or anything like that where best player on best player, they shutting somebody down. It's just not that common in the NBA, bro, because those people are so good offensively. The rules have changed so much, bro. You can't touch people nowadays. You can't do none of that. So being a dog mano on defense is damn near impossible for these days. But as far as being a rover, LeBron James was an excellent rover, bro. I mean, he was everywhere. The chase down blocks, the steals, the whatever. And you talking about he top 10 in steals? I would hope so. Fully, he played fucking 25 years in the league. He better be top something in something. I don't want to hear about these awards.
It's that bullshit, yeah. It's that bullshit, yeah. You know,
talk to me.
You know, go ahead, keep going. I'm just you're on some bullshit right now. But go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on. God knows.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me.
The problem with everybody who got an opinion on LeBron James is they get so caught up in how he's playing, and they forget about how he played. But he's played. No, listen. Because you're bringing up how much basketball has changed, right? I agree. It has changed. Bron also played in the era of where it was exactly what you're talking about.
Fully. And listen to what I'm telling you is that I've given LeBron his flowers for being an excellent defender. LeBron is a great defender. But what you're talking about is you're saying if he just had to focus only on defense, he would be the best player to ever play defense in basketball. Fully. No, bro, because when you doing that, that's like saying you taking LeBron at linebacker and then you throwing him around, putting him at safety, putting him at corner, putting him on the D line. Fully, it don't work like that, bro. Basketball is the same thing.
That's not the same.
Fully. Yes, it is, bro. You have your dogs and you have your rovers. Yeah, LeBron was an excellent safety. He was an excellent corner.
Devo.
No, bro. Stop.
I really have to stop you and get you to understand this because I don't think it's processing well in your brain. So I'm going to drill it in there one more time. Listen to me, Yabo. If LeBron James only had to worry about being a defender, he would be, if not the best defender of all time. Because I don't care. You're speaking about him being a rover because of his offensive skill set fit that type of defense. What he did on offense fit that. But if he didn't have to do that on offense and he just had to play on-ball defense, there's no question. There's no doubt in my mind somebody that physically gifted, somebody that strong, that fast, that everything, there's no doubt in my mind that he would have gave any of our favorite players a hard night of basketball, bro. I promise you. He's just too he's just too physically gifted, yay. It's just imagine all of that offensive energy transferred just straight into defense. Imagine you just take everything, all of the thinking he had to do on offense, all of the magnificent plays, just take all of that and bottle that up into him being a pure defender. I'm telling what you would have got, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. I get a little emotional about LeBron James. I'm sorry, fam.
Really. And I don't think you're understanding when it comes to just putting all your effort and energy into stopping somebody. It becomes less roving, and the defensive things that you're talking about. I'm not saying that LeBron was not a defender at all when it came to on-ball defense. I said he was good to average, or average to good, however you want to phrase that. What he excelled at was being a rover. And you just need to leave it at that, bro. But you can't sit here and be like, oh, if he just would have put all his energy into defense, bro, because it don't work like that, bro. It don't.
No,
Tony Allen was a great defender. I'm sure
LeBron would have been a better defender. LeBron would have been a better defender than him.
I 1,000% agree.
If LeBron had his role,
I 1,000% agree. But what you're not understanding is that even on those nights, bro, whatever defender you consider great in the league, they getting in an 82 game span, they probably getting killed 40 games, maybe more. Whoever you think is a great defender in the league, they probably getting killed 40 games, if not more. So what I'm telling you is, bro, just leave it at, bro. LeBron was an excellent defender for what he did. Because no, bro. Yes.
All right. Let's get let me get hey,
please
yeah.
get somebody, Nate. Please get him. Please get him.
Yeah. Let me get you together real quick. First of all,
talk to me.
Let me get Tony Allen together. Let's go and pack him up right quick. First of all, shut up. You know, I don't have, you know, don't you ever fix your mouth to say nothing about LeBron no more. You're not even qualified. I don't even have a problem with NBA players. You know, it's different tiers of NBA players. I don't have a problem with you having a critique if it's just strictly a basketball critique. It's coming across more so hate as you're critiquing the player. And okay, we're going to go back to defending your teammate, Marc Gasol. First of all, Marc Gasol got an award in his front room that belongs to LeBron James. Because how you win Defensive Player of the Year and you made All NBA second team. Since the NBA has been in effect, the defensive player has always been to one of the five on the All NBA defensive first team. It didn't that year, just because it's LeBron, but it's neither here nor there. Yay, we've been knowing you over 10 years. I ain't never heard you talk about a defensive player as a rover. You ain't never said that to the day. You start saying that shit when it comes to LeBron. You never said that to the. Hold on, you had your moment. You had your moment. You had your moment. And second off,
Matt, don't get on his line, boy.
Second off, here we go. We would talk about LeBron being a rover. You say he can guard 1 through 5. He can.
Yes.
What? And you say you say a dog is a person that's just taking the best player the whole game. Disagree. When you have to do what LeBron James has to do, he has to run the offense, he has to defend, he has to get the rebounds, he has to do everything, he has to score the ball. LeBron is expected to give you 25 to 28, to possibly 30 to 32 in his prime. I'm gonna need about 10, 11 assists from you, LeBron. And while you're at it, I'm gonna need about 10, 11 rebounds. And if you still got enough in you, I'm gonna need about 2 or 3 blocks. Who can exert the same amount of energy on a defensive end on a nightly basis? Nobody. That's physically impossible.
That wasn't
what hold on. You had your moment. What a dog is to me is when we in the game is going back and forth, you know, we haven't got no stop here. I take my best defensive player and I say, Brian, go get a stop. Brian, go get a stop. Go stop KD. Go stop this one. Go stop that one. That doesn't mean you stop him for the whole game, because like you say, it's probably about 5 to 8 superstars in the league on a given year. You're not shutting a superstar down. You're just not going to. Like you say, everybody is too talented. They're gonna give you buckets. Can you make it hard on them? Yes, you can. There is not a defender in the history that can stop Kyrie from getting to the basket. Would you agree? And there's been some great defenders.
I agree.
But you can make him work. You can make him miss a shot, but you can't stop him. Bron, give me a stop. We need one stop. We need one stop here. We be in the chat saying this all the time when games be going on. They just need to get one stop. Bron, go get me one stop. There we go. And the chase downs, most people would commend that because that's effort. That's effort. The play is pretty much done. And as a matter of fact, I don't want to go too far. LeBron might have the best defensive play in NBA history. Without that block, they probably lose the game. Who knows?
LeBron don't block that without J.R. Smith. Stop, bro.
You can call it what you want to call it. You say what you want. You still blocked it. Still blocked it.
Bro, he still blocked it, buddy.
Still blocked it. Still blocked it. And that the shot don't even matter if they don't block it.
Come on.
So all I'm saying, Tony Allen, for you is, I don't know what this is. I don't know where this hate coming from, and I don't know what's going on. If you want to have an opinion on Bron, like an actual basketball opinion, and you critique and everything in the third, but that's all you had to do. You know what I'm saying? You a guy, you had a good career, but you made 6 defensive, 3-time first defensive team defense, 3-time second. So that's it. 6 teams. LeBron had 6 too. 5 first, 1 second. So by the numbers, he's better than you. So shut up. Deep, what has happened is, and once we get big like that, these podcasts has given these no-name people a place to be heard. We ain't gonna do that on here. We ain't doing that on here.
People is hey yo, it's out the mud. We go goddamn holler at y'all. When
we talk about LeBron James, who is he?
Man, stop.
Who is he? Man. When we talking, he can't even fuck with a picture of LeBron James, let alone speak on him. So that's what I'm saying. So if you want to have a basketball critique, that's fine. But when you go to hating, bro, it's like, don't leave that alone. That's so LeBron is so far above your pay grade. It's not even funny. We can't even have a healthy discussion about this. I'm gonna defend my guy. Go ahead, Philly.
I agree. No, I am too. I'm 100% behind you, mate. I just don't think. I think, like I say, man, I think people forget. People so caught up in the way he playing, they forget how he played because he's still playing, bro. And it's still playing such at a high level. Like people still like forgetting how great he was, bro. Like it's stunning to me, man. It's stunning to me that
it was. It was more stunning to me is Ye. Well, the way you acting about this, Ye. I can imagine if Tony Allen would have said something crazy about Russ, you would have jumped through the screen. But it's good now since LeBron.
No, bro. I'm giving this is what I hate by having these conversations about LeBron with y'all, bro. Is I'm giving LeBron his flowers. And what y'all like to do, bro, is y'all don't like to take a bouquet. Y'all want the whole garden. Like, bro.
Because that's what he worked hard for. That's what he does. You think I'm gonna sit right here and let you bring this man 1 rose when he deserves 36? You out your mind. Bro. You out of your mind.
He did good. He did great for what he did on whatever defensive play you want to give up. But what I'm saying is, I'm not calling LeBron a dog on defense when I know that there's aspects, nuance, and context to it.
It sounds like a man telling his wife, "Yeah, baby, I really wanted a steak, but you did good with this bologna sandwich." That's what it sounds like you're doing to me.
It's not.
That's what it sounds like to me. I don't like that.
Him a bologna sandwich. I'm giving him a nice smothered pork loin with rice, mac and cheese, collard greens. I'm giving him all that. What y'all want me to give him? Y'all want me to give him the seafood boil.
You know what, man? You know what, man? I see what he doing here.
What that?
You need to stop that, buddy. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand what you're doing, Yabo.
What's going on?
You have lived to see the greatest basketball player ever. You have lived to see this. And for some reason, you can't fully accept this. It's you gotta find something every time he come. You gotta find something to pick.
No.
Why can't you just accept the fact that it is what it is? These guys speaking down on Braun when they don't have they're not, and don't get me wrong, I think NBA players got the right to speak about other NBA players, but like Mike said, it's definitely tears. And I think out of respect, these guys need to understand that you forget how effective somebody actually was because you get caught up, to me, on what they doing in the moment. The man is how we forget.
No, bro. Nobody has forgotten anything. And I just want to be out point to the record that I have not agreed with Tony Allen not one time. You did not hear that come out of my mouth. But what I am saying, and this is just my take on it, from seeing LeBron, from watching LeBron, from his Cleveland days all the way up until these upcoming Philly days. From my view, what I see Bron is great at, he's a great rover. That's it. When I say dog, I never seen when Curry was going crazy. When he played him those first couple times in the finals, I didn't see Bron check Curry.
You know what, Matt?
When he had his time to check KD on that second stint in Cleveland, KD did work.
Okay.
Work. Earned it. When he checked Jokic, when he checked Giannis, work.
Right.
I didn't see him go out there and guard Bill. I didn't see him go out there and guard Booker. I didn't see him go out there and guard Kyrie. I didn't see him go out there and guard Luka. I didn't see him go out there and guard Ant, bro. This is just facts, bro.
Hey,
you are a good rover. You're just not a dog. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's nothing wrong with that.
You realize, yeah.
Let's just leave this conversation.
All right, okay, let's go ahead. So we're gonna move on forward. We're gonna. Yeah, I want you to go back. Hey, Mo, you got some homework. I want you to go back and look at some highlights.
Yeah, we'll revisit this conversation.
Hey, I want to give you one highlight, one homework assignment. I want you to go back and watch that 2012 playoff series, the performance, the Cavs versus the Pacers. And just let me know when you see Paul George just pop up in the highlight. You're probably gonna see Brian erasing them in most of this playoff series, but just I want you to just go watch and just get back with me. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk.
Okay.
Talk about.
We'll talk.
We're gonna move on. All right. Let's get Tim. We're gonna move on to Ryan. Let's move on to the little sort of kind of in the NFL realm. Ryan Clark, 5 from ESPN. He was a little emotional on his podcast, The Pivot, as we all seen. Come on with it, Fully.
No, I think not.
Okay, come on, Ye. Go ahead. Come on, Ye. Give me what you got.
I want to make sure we all probably got different feelings about this, because I could agree with everything Ye said. I could agree with it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I got mixed feelings about it, bro. One, I do think that they could have handled that whole situation a little bit better. Firing the man in the middle of a segment is just crazy to me. I just feel like they could have handled that a whole lot better. Now, what I will say is, me personally, I don't feel like Ryan Clark is a good analyst. That's just me personally.
Okay. I like that.
It's just a certain things where, yes, you played the game of football, bro. You had your takes on whether, you know what I'm saying? I've seen, at least I remember a couple of takes where a player will get injured, and they won't play, and he'll have his takes on it. Or a player will do bad and they'll go, they may have a press conference, they may not have a press conference. He'll have his takes on it and stuff like that, bro. But most of the times in which I would see him as an analyst, he was, and let me be clear about this, because if you do see this, I'm not calling you ignorant as a man, but your takes in the sports world outside of the NFL was ignorant most of the time. And brother, I'm sorry, you lost your job. That's it. I always see you emotional on your podcast, so I can't really sit here and be sorry for you about you being emotional and crying on your podcast. You're always emotional. So, but you know, as a black man, hey, take this one on the chin, brother. Step into your space on where you're comfortable and you know your knowledge of playing football and leave them other sports alone. That's all I got for you, bro.
I go ahead. So Ryan Clark, sometimes he's a cringy guy. Sometimes, some of his takes I actually like him because he's some of the ones he can be objective against certain players when other people refuse not to, and I can respect that. In terms of being fired during the middle of a segment, I mean, it's just a business. Nobody had anything to say when Trey Young got traded when he was sitting on the bench, or Harrison Barnes, or Jason Kidd. They said it was a business. This is entertainment, but it's an analyst. You're breaking down a game, or you're giving people at home. You're breaking it down in a way that they can, for the casual fans. You're breaking it down so they can understand from your point of view, or the way you look at things, or through the lens of a actual player that has played said sport, or whatever. In terms of Ryan Clark, him being emotional and stuff, I'm not sure if he's too emotional for me, or I'm not sure if he's just that compassionate about his job. If that's the case, I could respect that. That means he's taking his job. He's not just getting up there getting the check. But like, bro, look at your colleagues. Cam Newton say he took it as an internship. Cam really don't give a fuck. I mean, you seen your colleagues across all different networks. They get fired, they get let go. These networks, they shuffle and everything in the third. Everyone has their face. This is no different than like sports teams. Stephen A is the face of ESPN. He's not going nowhere. No. And I see people say Stephen A could have paid him out of his pocket. Where they do that at? What? Huh?
I don't want you. I don't want you to have your job that bad.
Me either. Before we do that, we start a pod. Before we do that, we got big enough faces. We get on the podcast, bro. The pivot is doing great. It's great. So I don't agree with that. That's ignorant. Now that's ignorant. Saying that a millionaire should pay another billionaire to come work for $1 billion organization is absolutely insane. You guys say some of the most craziest shit.
Yeah. But
I can't really feel bad for Ryan Clark because, bro, you've been in this business too long. You should know better. Like, I but that's all I got to say. Come on, Philly.
I want to apologize for some things I'm about to say because it's not gonna sit well with a lot of people. I want y'all, and I want everybody to know I'm pro-black. I love our people. I love everything we stand for. I love everything we stand for. I love everything we stand against. Ryan Clark is a very interesting analyst. A lot of his peers call him the best, but as a viewer of ESPN, as a guy who tuned in to watch these shows, I don't think you're at a tier that your peers put you at. Sometimes people they get cool and they don't know how to tell somebody like, hey, don't do that. Hey, chill. Don't do that. Hey, bro, not today. Don't do that today. Look, man, I'm gonna lay a couple points out for y'all boys, man. Y'all stop me if I go too far. Y'all say fully reel it in. Y'all just let me know because this stuff got to be said in the whole context of Ryan Clark getting fired. All right. As much as I know they want to paint it as black, white, black. He want to paint it as he. I know he trying to paint it as him being black. I think it had very little to do with him being black, and more so with him talking about stuff out of context, talking about things that ain't got shit to do with the show. All right. At the end of the day, I tune in. No, bro, I'm gonna keep it a $1.50 with y'all boys, man. At the end of the day, I tune in to ESPN for sports. Nothing more, nothing less. If I want to know about, and God please forgive me. Y'all, let's see here about to hit now. I'm telling y'all. If I want to listen, bro, God rest his soul. But if I want to hear about Karen Lacey, I will go on the news, bro. You feel me? I will go on black. I will go on black podcast. You talk about that on the pivot. Because all of this kind of ties into him getting fired, him bringing up the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, black and white thing that goes to him getting fired. That all that ties into him getting fired. Him going back and forth with his colleague RG3 on Twitter about his white wife. That goes into him getting fired. Bro, him coming at his work. Bro, him coming at the other dude, bro, who's not even. Just think about how many ESPN analysts that never played sports, bro. He tell the dude, like, he told the cat that he was working with, he told him, bro, like, you got this opinion basically because you're not a player. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that just hit across all waves. That hit so many different ESPN analysts because, bro, how many analysts never played a sport
than people who play?
More of them than players that play. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, bro, speak your mind, but not on ESPN, bro. Not to the point of where like it gonna cost you your job, especially if you claim you love your job so much. Now, if you don't care about being an ESPN analyst as much as you seem to have cared on the pivot, then for real, now if you care, if you don't care that much, then say what you want to say, stand on it, and be who you gonna be. The issue is, bro, it seems as if I get regret from your tears. I wish I could go back and undo that from your tears. I wish I never said that from your tears. I got that throughout that whole interview, to be real with y'all boys. All I got was, I wish I never, because at the end of the day, bro, if you felt real strong about all of the statements that you made, because at the time you may have, because you thought you were such a great analyst that ESPN wasn't going to fire you. In your mind, I don't know where you got that from. Bro, you the same guy. Listen, bro. You the same guy that got on air in front of the whole world and said Peyton Manning and Tom Brady are not generational talents. And you said it's about Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady, 3 of the best quarterbacks of all time. And you said John Elway was. How the hell you gonna do
that? mind you, he was, for the viewers that don't know, he was an undrafted free agent.
Yeah, how the hell you gonna do that?
Only made 1 Pro Bowl.
Bro, how are you gonna speak about 3 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time live on air and say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, right? I stand firm. I'm behind the statements that he made on TV. The problem is you don't make them on TV if you don't think that's gonna cost you your job, bro. And like I said, if you love being an analyst so much, you close your mouth, you wait, you get on the pivot, and you talk your trash. That was Stephen A. do. Every night when ESPN, every afternoon ESPN go off, every night at like 6 or something like that, Stephen A. Smith is on his podcast talking about politics and all type of different things that's going on in America. He do that. But he wait till he get on his podcast, bro. It's just been too many instances that Ryan Clark, to me, jumped the gun and talked about stuff, bro, out of context, bro. Like I say, bro, and and I'm gonna say this again, bro, because I don't want to be disrespectful. The when the Kyrie Lace situation happened, right? He jumped the gun and said he wasn't guilty and XYZ in the third, not knowing, you know what I'm saying, the full story, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, bro. Based off you didn't even you didn't get the full story, bro. You can't do that. And it caught all of your bosses off guard. So guess what, bro? All of your white bosses, bro. All of your all of your white, maybe racist bosses. Think about the guys that don't like you. I don't like you even more now. You know what type of bosses you got, bro. So if you care, this is my thing, but if you care so much about being an analyst, like you seem like you did, you wait till you get on the pivot and you speak your mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you crying on the pivot, bro, about wishing, you know what I'm saying? To me, feeling like wishing you still had your job after a lot of the sporadic things you did, bro. Like, what you expect these folks to do? They didn't all you said they didn't already fuck with you. So every time you do something I don't fuck with, I just write it down. I'm gonna let you finish your little year out. Soon football season over with. Matter of fact, football season coming back up, but we don't want you here because soon as something happens, because bro, the problem is, bro, they have you on more during football season. You're not on ESPN a lot right now because ain't no football going on. They're not talking a whole lot of sports. You know what I'm saying? They have NFL Live every night, but like you're not in every night for that because there's no major things happening in football. But guess what? NFL coming around, we're going to have you on the Monday Night Football crew. We don't know what the hell you're going to just bust out your mouth and say. So to mediate all that, you fired. You're going to say whatever you want to say on the pivot because that's your platform. That's where I think that is you should voice your opinion the way that you should because ESPN is not the news, bro. You know what I'm saying? ESPN is not social injustice, racial justice. That's just not the platform where that happens at. Now, they get into the conversation sometimes of they always border the lines of the comparing Caitlin Clark, Adrian Reese when they used to do that, and they be the black because she's white, because she black. But you know who used to say that? Stephen A. Smith, the face of ESPN. And before Stephen A. Smith always say something, bro, he be saying, I've already talked to my bosses. They know I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? So all that hooting and hollering, you should have did that to be thankful for your goddamn NFL career. You was undrafted. You played 12 years in the league. You should have been hooping and hollering about that. But you hooping and hollering about a career you could hooping and hollering about people who don't like you that fired you. Make it make sense, y'all boys. Just help me understand how you cry about working for people who don't like you.
I think this is what I think. This is kind of like it's gonna go a little left field right quick, but it's gonna come back. I think Shannon Sharp and Fox created this space for people at these other networks to think that they could do, black analysts think that they could do and say whatever they wanted to say. Because Fox let Shannon be Shannon. They let him drink on air, bring the Black and Miles, the backwoods. And every time we had like something like a worldwide issue, like a black issue, a tragedy or whatever, they let him say and give and pour his heart out and just say whatever he wanted to say. And Skip would always say, I respect you for this. And I just would just let him just have the flow. Basically let him dominate the whole segment. You can't do that on these other networks.
One thing right quick. Fox is a news network. It's mainly a news network, by the way. Y'all.
Yes.
But go ahead, man.
Exactly. Fox is a news network. ESPN, for those of y'all don't know, is owned by Disney. So they not going for all that stuff. And you up there, and when you just go off left field and you bring up these issues, and you got some of your colleagues on said air during the segment with you, and they're white, you make them uncomfortable. And then We like for white people to understand what all we've been through and be compassionate. But at the same time, when we ask them for an opinion and they say stuff and they might come across as tone deaf, then you get mad. So we the people up here feeling uncomfortable. They got to say something because they live on air. What am I going to say? I can't not say nothing. Yeah. But I listened to Ron Clark, and he brought up the Kyron Lacey thing, and he said they told him he couldn't come back to work until he apologized. I'm like you fully. If you really stood on what you said, what are you apologizing for? It's not like you really needed that job. Not counting your pockets, but you wealthy. You good. And that's what I always say about these NFL and basketball players. When they do something and everything in the third, they come out with these bullshit apologies. Why? That's fake. Don't do that. That apology is not going to stop you from getting fined. It's not going to stop you from getting suspended. And as soon as it come out, everybody say, man, that's bullshit. His agent wrote that or whatever. So I hate that stuff. Why apologize? You have a podcast. You have a platform where you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You cannot do that on ESPN. You should know better.
I forgive, but I don't forget. Hey, I apologize. Okay. But I ain't gonna, when it's time to lay some folks off, I ain't gonna forget you said that. Oh, when layoffs come around, I ain't gonna forget what you said to Peter Schrager. We bought him from Fox. I ain't gonna forget you said he's a non-football. That's what's wrong with these non-football. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you apologize to Peter? Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't gonna forget you said that. And that is my whole point in all of this, man. You cannot, and like I say, bro, like if you in this thing, you gotta say what you mean and mean what you say when you say it. You got to stand behind it. You knew the consequences that came with all of the decisions you made on air. You didn't think it was gonna happen because your best buddy probably was Stephen A. Smith. You might have thought, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I'm tight with Stephen A. I might stick around ESPN. But that ain't how that work, bro. You gotta, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you love, and this go for anybody out there in this world right now, and I'll leave it like this, bro. If you love what you do, you need to conduct yourself in a way in which you won't lose what you do if you love it that much. But if you the type of dude, bro, who willing to go down on his shield, go down with a fight, and go down on what he stand on, bro, do that. But when the goddamn cut list come down the line and you see your name on it, you drop your shit and you say, I knew it. I knew these certain things was gonna get me fired. I knew it. Like, it is what it is. I did say it. I ain't apologizing. I ain't apologize for nothing. Y'all should, you know what I'm saying? But you apologizing, going back on your word, doing all the stuff you did, you thought that saved your job, bro. These white folks don't give a damn about your job, bro. You know, they don't give a damn about you apologizing. You already embarrassed their company. So damn that, your ass gone. Cause guess what? This what they think about us for shit show. We give him a pass, he gonna do it again. Let the next black social injustice thing happen in the world. We gave him a pass, he gonna do it again. He gonna do it again. And like I say, I don't got a problem with you getting up there saying what you said. The problem is, bro, you shouldn't have did it on ESPN. And when you did it, you stand behind what you said, bro, because that's how you truly felt. You don't go back and apologize because now you're going back on your word. And now, to me, you look even crazier because you don't apologize and you fired.
This is my thing. This is what I was saying. I'm let you go, Ye. To bring up your point about with the crazy thing he said about Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and was Peyton Manning, not generational players. This is why these players across these different sports, this is why they respond to analysts when you say crazy stuff like this. That's what I was just saying about Tony Allen. Like, I wasn't saying he's a nobody to me. To LeBron, he is a nobody. And you come out here and you say stuff like this, you get to say the greatest player in the NFL, you're gonna come out on TV in a bright suit at that and say he's not a generational player. You should have been fired for that alone. Now that's how you get that's a segment you get fired from. Hey, step on that here right quick.
Guess what they did? Wrote it down as one of the dumb things he did on air.
The dumbest.
The list just gets longer and longer. Let me tell you something, bro. And I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna let you have it. I'm sorry. I got a little deep about this because it's real, bro. Like it's real for us to understand that if you want your job, you better bite your tongue. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy to say, but if you so-called love your job, like he's saying he loved his job, then you better do what you gotta do to keep your job. Check this out, bro. When we talk about the best analysts in the world right now, right? On ESPN, there's only two guys, bro, who I think is untouchable right now at ESPN. That's Stephen A. and Pat McAfee.
Oh, you can't touch Pat.
You can't touch Pat, bro.
You can't touch Pat.
That's too dynamic. You know what I'm saying? You even have you get into it with Pat McAfee. You know what I'm saying? Like
college football coming up.
Think about this, bro. Think about this, bro. This shit is struck. Like, I'm trying to figure out how everybody feeling sorry for bro, all this and the third. I can't, bro. You get into it with the number one analyst on the whole network. He the only one that listen, bro. He owns his own show on ESPN. He's about to get $63 million from the company, bro. You can't where you don't compare, bro.
I believe his show started out as a podcast and they brought it to ESPN.
That's why that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was, bro. I'm just saying, bro, like I ain't trying to I can only be as real as I could possibly be about this, bro. If you crying about your job the way you crying about it, bro, you should have definitely been more careful about some of the things you said, bro.
You see Marcus Spears still there. I believe he's still there.
I ain't heard him say nothing crazy on air.
Hey, now look, he had one moment where I thought he was done. Remember when they was doing the college game day? And he asked, I think it's Mike Tannenbaum, how he get his haircut. He was like,
yeah. But that was funny though.
That was funny. But no, Marcus Spears don't say nothing crazy on there.
He'll say nothing, bro. Jay Williams, that's the ultimate journeyman do boy around there. He do everything. They asked him to jump. He said, ha. I know that's what he doing around there. I know that for a fact. I'm gonna tell y'all something now. I know Ryan Clark gone and people can say what they want to say, but like I think as a company, ESPN had their reasons for firing them. Now if they fire Big Perk, that man got on national TV and said, why take what he said, why take a Tylenol when you can take a Big Perk? Oh, hell.
But go ahead, yeah, I got that. Go ahead, yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna say this because I agree 1,000% with pretty much what everybody said. But what I will say, bro, is y'all keep coming on these people's show, and what I mean, this is not a race thing. This is just plain facts, black and white. Y'all keep coming on these people's show and expecting to change and do the things in which these people been doing for years. If y'all want to do what y'all want to do and how we talk and how we act, go talk to Jay-Z, go talk to Nick Cannon, go talk to BET and everybody else, and y'all get your own black sports analyst show and y'all do what the hell y'all want to do. It ain't nothing else to it But to ask some of these people around here with all the money, y'all know who the people is with money that y'all know. Talk to them people. Y'all get your own show. Disney won't own you. ESPN won't own you. FS1, Fox, none of them won't own you. Y'all get on there. Y'all can talk about get Cap. Y'all can get Cap on there. Y'all can get, bro. Y'all can get all the people y'all want to get up on there. What was the girl? Gabby. The gymnast. Y'all can get all the people y'all want on there, and y'all can talk about whatever y'all want to. But when y'all go on them people show,
that's it, man.
Man, play by them people rules.
Yeah.
You
Don't
can't
go in the people's house, kick your feet up, and tell them make you a sandwich.
Especially, this is the important part, yeah. Especially if you love your job. That's the important part now. Especially if you think you the best analyst, especially if you think you don't know why you got fired and you love your job and I'm the best at what I do. I truly believe that. If you believe that, then you better play by their rules. I'm telling you. Because when you try to create your own rules, they gonna chop your Kuta Kinte.
Fully imagine coming into that motor pool in El Paso and telling them what the hell they gonna do.
Man, you walk around that mode with no rank on your chest.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Ryan Clark came there, and he instead of try to fit in, he tried to fit out. It's only like you say, fully. It's only room for two people at ESPN to fit out. There's Stephen A. and there's Pat McAfee. Everybody else, y'all better get in line. We will allow y'all to have y'all personalities, but we gonna control it.
Define a Ryan Clark is a pure example of is the best example of we gonna show y'all niggas.
Hey, fully. Stephen A. went on air and said, "What the Lakers gonna do with a bunch of white dudes?"
No. He said it on his podcast.
No,
he said it on his podcast, but then they addressed it on air. See, that's the thing. See, if you do it like that, that means ESPN making it a topic.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
ESPN making it a point for y'all to talk about it. But if you do it, and then no.
Bro, that's how you know Stephen A. ain't going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen A. like fully say, he do it on his own show. Because you can just go watch one episode and they got enough stuff to fire him from ESPN off his show alone, especially when he get on the president.
Oh man, that's too funny.
But we gonna move on to some NFL. Bucks defensive tackle Vita, he requested a trade right soon as training camps get ready to start. What you think about that, Ye?
Man. He about 6-7 years too late, bro. I'm gonna be real. I get it, Baker. He going back to that injury stuff. Mike gone. I don't know really nobody else on the team. Who they got? No. They got Michael Pearsall. That's the wide receiver. That's the 49ers.
Ricky played for the 49ers.
Yeah. My bad. Ricky Pearsall. Yeah, I really don't know who on the team, bro. The Falcons and the Panthers look better than them already in the division, if you ask me. So, I mean, if he do want to quest trade, and I don't know how much power he got in that trade. If I was him, I advise him to go with a team that already got a strong edge presence. You late in your years, brother. So yeah, but Chief Kingdom will always come take you. You feel me? You can sit right there, right beside my boy, and we'll get busy. You feel me? But yeah.
He I guess this more than likely this is probably a contract situation. He probably wants some new money. It must be out of guarantees. If they don't sign him, I guess is probably because, and this was crazy about the NBA, NFL. The NFL is like when players request trades, they prefer you to go to teams that's playoff ready or one player. They don't look at it like ring chasing in the NFL. So obviously, you probably should have your eyes set on one of the teams that's probably like a player or two away from going making a deep playoff run. I'm looking at the Lions. I'm looking at I'm looking at the Bills, maybe the Patriots, the Broncos, the Rams, Seahawks, like a team like that. Somewhere the Cowboys, teams that's like 1 or 2 playoff players away, you know. Go ahead, Fully. I said what I hear.
Boy, they crazy. I
Crazy.
agree. I agree with you, yeah, about he a little late, but I think they just paid him $70 million. I think he got $17 million left guaranteed on that contract. So, like Max said, I also agree with him. I think it's about I think it's about the guaranteed money. I think they'll get it fixed though, because I think he's one of them one hat guys, one team of his career. I think it's just a matter of they should have already done it because he's such a valuable piece to their defense. But I think they'll get it fixed, to be honest with y'all. But I don't think it's really much to this, but maybe. But usually them guys start asking for trades when they're trying to force the front office to get them hurry up and pay him.
He's 31, Fully.
Oh,
I don't understand. I don't understand.
What does that mean?
I guess I don't understand why the GMs is. Yeah, I don't understand why they do this, bro. I guess it's just to create storylines, because every year we see the same thing: a player requests a trade, and they're gonna hold out and they get the money. You might as well just go ahead and pay them, because all you do is you hurt the team in the long run, because it takes them about a week or two to get in game shape before they can start practicing. So just if it's about money, pay him. If it's about he just ready to go. The reason why I say I feel like it's about money, because if he honestly was ready to go, he would have done this about a month or two ago.
Yeah. He really was trying to give some time, see if they can. And I think maybe they've been at the table talking about it, and they just ain't got to that right number yet. They'll get there. They'll get there though.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get y'all out of here on this one. On our
What's it?
last. Oh, go ahead,
think so, bro. I don't think so.
I think he traded.
Yeah, I think so. I think he get traded, bro. It's. I'm not gonna say it's easy to move on from a Vita because he is a great player. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the premier D tackles in the league. But I mean, they done gave you your bag, bro. And to be honest, I don't see their team moving in the right direction for them to stack up on him when they finna be. I believe they finna be in not a complete rebuild, but a rebuild of they whole roster. They don't let go of Mike. A team doing that don't, you know what I'm saying? A team doing that's trying to make a push, that think they 1 player or 2 players away, they don't get rid of Mike and then, you know what I'm saying, go and sign your D tackle.
Okay. So from that standpoint, I could definitely see where you're coming from that standpoint. Yeah. So I can see it possibly going both ways. I do like that point. Yeah, I like that point. That's definitely actually pretty good point. Being that they even thinking about not re-signing Baker Mayfield, so you definitely got a good point right there. I like that point. I like that actually. They might actually trade him. Wow, yeah, they might trade him. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about them getting rid of Mike Evans. You're right. I didn't think about that.
But you can go ahead, Matt.
With that said, man, we're gonna move on to our last. We're gonna move on to our last topic. I'm sure you're all aware it's been trending on social media. Usher and the viral moment that they had on stage. What you talk about that? Yay?
I don't know the girl, but I know what my lady was up there doing what she did. Hey, because it's a lot of y'all and women. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of y'all get on that stage.
So lose your fucking mind.
Hey,
Disgust.
it's a lot of y'all that lose y'all everlasting mind when it comes to them celebrities and y'all getting up on that stage with them. So I do applaud. I don't know if she got a man or not. Like I said, I don't know, but hey, I applaud her for how she acted. Now, Usher. Hey, bro, I remember you back in middle school, buddy. All right. Listen, bro.
Elementary.
Listen, bro. Let it go, bro. Let it go. Let it go, bro. I know you on tour with Chris, and you know what I'm saying, y'all tearing up the R&B scene, whatever the case may be, bro. But, bro, at this stage, bro, y'all supposed to just be putting on a show for the music and getting on through, bro. Y'all ain't supposed to be trying to subdue. That lady, man, that woman looked young. Not young as in like in school young, but she was way younger than you. I can tell you that much. So you should let that girl alone, bro. Don't do that no more, bro. Don't do that no more, bro. I get it, man. I get it. You on tour, you trying to, you know what I'm saying, all your music about sex and grinding and licking and all that good stuff. Bro, leave that shit alone, bro. Bro, them ladies ain't come there for all that, bro. You, first of all, you ruining houses, you ruining homes. Leave that shit alone, bro. That shit's sick and it's disgusting, and you need to stop.
Usher said, he said, I think we need to pull her on stage.
That motherfucker is nuts.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. And he looking at her dead in the eyes too, like.
That man said, I think we need to pull her on stage. When he said that, I said, yeah, bro. I said, man, look, I'm with you, Ye, 100%, brother. You almost hit everything across the damn fence. He can't. For one, right? So I seen the girl came out and said she went to the show for Chris Brown. You know, you gotta sign a waiver before you even get on the stage. So they give you a waiver when you get headed towards the stage. They give you a waiver to sign before you get up there, right? So she had every opportunity. So now this is just me, right? So I'm with you, yeah. But from a standpoint of, we called you on stage. You got right there, you signed the waiver. You've been seeing the viral videos, me feeding cherries, grinding and grinding on women. You know what coming on the stage entails. So you get up here and you act funky with me, I'm going to feel some type of way. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, just the thing, and this the thing, right? If she knew she was going to act like that, right? If she knew she was going to act like that, and she might be got a man, I don't know. If she do, like, I'm happy for you, bro, because we seen so many women get up there and disrespect their men. You know what I'm saying? All for a viral moment. And at the end of the day, you got to go back to your regular life, and you got to hope that man take you back. And 9 times out of 10, you done probably lost a decent, hard-working, honest man. Or he might not be honest, but he decent and hard-working. You know what I'm saying? So, because I can't really speak all the way into y'all relationship. But she had every opportunity not to go on that stage. So for her to get up there, Yabo, and get acting funky on Usher like that, I think she kind of messed up for that part. But I'm right with you though, Ye. Usher, brother, give it a break. Y'all can go a night without having to feel like y'all got to hunch some damn body, man. Y'all boy can give it a night where y'all just put on a show. Y'all ain't got to go state to state and try to hunch up on every damn woman. That damn lady, look, man, like Ye say, she did look quite young. To be honest with you, all of us right here are over 30. She look younger than us. Usher, you at least 20 years old than us. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So on top of that, on top of that, and the fact that it came out, she said she wanted to come because of she came to the show to see Chris Brown. When you stack that in with that, Usher, you might have shouldn't have chose her, man. Stick to the aunties, man.
Hey, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. Yeah, I agree with you fully. And you signed that waiver, you knew what it was, and you done seen some of the viral clips. But I'm with Ye.
Yeah.
I think she do got a man because they've been sharing the pictures, and she went live and she gonna do a story time and all this. So I'm gonna go watch her TikTok because I'm curious to see her side of the story. I'm interested in this.
Yeah.
So on the other hand, in the past moments, we've seen the viral videos of the women going up there doing stuff like this, and we've seen both men and women castrate them. Oh, you disrespected your man. He should never done that. He should leave you. I've been right along with him. Leave that mother. She ain't shit. She ain't worth a damn. And all this and the stuff in third. We see one go up there and do it the right way. She ain't shit. Don't she know it's entertainment? Don't she know this and third? And to a certain extent, it's an entertainment aspect of it. If my old lady, if I had one, if my old lady was to choose to go up there and she go up there and let him, first of all, let somebody feed you anything, I'm done. It's over with. Let alone do it. Let alone
you might get one more meal.
Yeah. Let alone do it in front of 30 million people. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So I'm just that's and the ones that can. Oh, that was just a show. Y'all too grown for me. Y'all too mature for me. I can't get past that. So I don't think she did nothing wrong, other than the fact that you knew what you was signing the waiver to go up there for. So why would you do that? And I'm with y'all too. You know, these old niggas gotta know when to hang it up, man. Like you say, I don't think it's a woman in the world, and maybe like she said, she was different. Maybe Chris Brown don't get that reaction. Who knows? But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take it for what the reaction that she gave us. She ain't want that. She ain't want no cherries. She wasn't feeling that. She slid straight on back. I ain't want none of that shit. I don't want you, nigga. Back up.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Matt, but my thing is for Usher, and fully I understand what you're saying. Yeah, she signed a waiver and you know what I'm saying, she went up there acting stank with him, whatever the case may be. But bro, as a performer, you know what I'm saying, and you a seasoned vet. Bro, you ain't had to do all that, bro. Like, yeah, she might have been acting stank or whatever the case may be, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, you up there to perform and to do a show. Bro, at that point, bro, and I'm gonna be real, what he was acting like, and this is how some people is, you know, when they watching adult films, you know, they skip past the meet and greet and they get right to the. I felt like that's what he was doing. He skipped right past the meet and greet and was ready to take her down. Yeah, and he don't even sing that song. He
should have, you know, he should have read the vibes, bro. You can read the vibes. You know what I'm saying. You should have read the vibes, bro.
as a seasoned performer, bro, and as much as he been performing for all these years, he should have been able to read that girl energy and kind of reeled it on in. You know what I'm saying? Just cut her time short on the stage, you know. Grab her by the hand, lift her up, walk off the damn stage. But once you start bumping and grinding on you and all your goddamn sweat and start getting on her, she wasn't going for it. And it seemed like she wasn't even trying to let bro mess her makeup up or nothing. Like, she was on something like
he up there like he off a beam. He up there sweating like he
rolling. He like he on.
Hey, Fully, what he say? Fully, what he say? Fully, what he say?
Oh,
hey, Fully, what he say? Where's Latrell? On the dance floor.
All that damn sweating. All that damn sweating.
Oh shit!
Usher told her. Usher said, "Yeah, Usher a guy that might. Yeah, I think we gonna have to get her off stage." I said, "Damn, that Usher don't give a damn.
Oh, shit.
You can't, bro,
Hey.
Look. Stick to the aunties, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got Chris Brown on tour with you for a reason. He targeted a certain audience. The idea was for y'all to combine generations, bro. The idea was for y'all to be able to bring the 90s and 2000s together with the 2010s and 2005, 2010s, all of that together. Y'all supposed to combine decades together. And you target your group, he target his group. I don't think and this ain't no disrespect. I'm trying to say right. This shit sounded crazy. I don't mean to sound crazy, bro. But I don't know how many of these younger women, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak because I can't say how many younger women walking around probably think Usher sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't grow up on him. You know what I'm saying? They grew up on Chris Brown. And the idea of that is, you know what I'm saying? Like he makes grown and sexy music, and they may be attracted to his music, but they may not be attracted to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's the purpose of you combining it with Chris Brown, because he get the younger women and he do his thing. You get the older women, you do your thing, and you know, you feed them the cherries, and I get him to come on stage, and then he dance, and Chris Brown get him to come on stage, and he dance with him. So I think he might have just, on this particular day, he might have picked the wrong apple off the tree.
Niggas feeding cherries to tell you that he out of his depth. They want some tequila. They want to dry the ball.
They want some damn Don, man. They want
Hey, so in terms of R&B, who would you say is the better R&B artist all time?
Out of Usher and Chris Brown?
Yeah.
That's tough, man.
Are we just talking music, or are we just talking
overall?
Yeah.
Overall.
Chris Brown. Chris Brown got it, bro. If I'm going overall. If we want to say their music is neck and neck, cool.
But
when it comes to dancing
and performing
and putting on a performance,
yeah,
Chris Brown, you can't top that, bro.
Yeah.
So I think I think Usher needs to understand that you one of them ones too, but he got it right now. They you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them here for you too. Don't get me wrong, because you know you've done what you've done. That's to be commended, not taken away from you. But it's Chris' time right now, bro. It's his time. Yeah. They here for him. They here for you too, but it's a reason they told you to join with Chris, not the other way around.
I agree. That's 100% fact.
I agree. I 100% agree.
But yeah, man, read the room. Read the room next time, man. Next time, take you some Don up there, man.
You got to know when to hold them and know when to.
Hey. What that song say? This emotion party you cannot get in. Don Julio, I don't drink gin. Damn cherries.
Yeah, man.
Hey. The only person I seen give out cherries is goddamn Usher and fucking Chick-fil-A.
Boy, you crazy. You hell, boy. You
hell. Oh shit.
You hell.
Hey, but that's it for us tonight, fellas.
That's it. That was some. I'm gonna tell y'all something, y'all. Stick around. This was a very, very, very good episode. And like I said, some things might have been said here that may get taken out of context. We just trying to speak our truth and nothing but our truth. And we appreciate, and that's why the podcast is called Speak Now, Forever Hold Your Peace, because we're going to speak exactly how we feel right now and not hold on to our feelings, because at the end of the day, y'all truth matter, but ours matter as well. And if you got something that you may not agree with us about, feel free to say anything in the comments, and we'll communicate with y'all through all opinions. Y'all boys got anything else?
Yeah, I just got one more thing to say, and I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna post it everywhere. Hey, Russ, let's head down to Miami, baby. All right, we going down. We gonna help Giannis, Bam. We gonna help them boys get a ring. Let's head down to Miami. Spo, we'll catch up with you. Me and my people's gonna hit up with your peoples. We got you.
Now they really ain't gonna have no shooting.
Oh, well, that's a good point, man.
Hey, if Philly can make it work, Miami can make it work.
Watch them out.
It don't sound like a bad idea. It don't sound like a bad idea though. Clip that up, yeah. Clip that up, yeah.
It definitely don't sound like a bad idea. I mean, it don't. I mean, it'd be a whole bunch of rim runners, but they'll figure it out. Well, we appreciate y'all for sticking. If y'all stuck around this far, we appreciate y'all, man. We really do appreciate y'all. So we said a lot of things here tonight, but it's a lot of valuable things you can take out of this episode and run with. We appreciate we appreciate the likes. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Please. We value y'all opinion as well. Fellas y'all ain't got nothing else.
No, that's it, man. Love y'all boys. Great content tonight. Yeah, we just speak our truth and we give y'all unbiased, unfiltered opinions. And it's no hate. We just speaking from the heart and what we see and what we say.
That for sure. On that note, until next time, speak now, forever hold your peace. We out.
Yes, sir.